Hey everyone, so here we have the newest Ultra Micro from Parkzone, the T-28 Trojan. Another great addition to the Parkzone Ultra Micro lineup. Let's take a look in the box here. Only thing I've done so far is put the battery into the charger, and I use some of my own batteries. What we have here is a one-cell charger, and it's a single slot. It can run on 4 AA batteries, or it has a plug so you can put it into AC or DC maybe even as well. It does not come with the charging plug, but it does have that if you have a charger at home that you can use with it, or you can buy one separately. So that's nice, you can charge with AC. It comes with a one-cell 120 milliamp. It doesn't say the C rating, but it's a one-cell 120 milliamp battery. Then we have the plane itself, and here we have the actual plane. Has a little bit of plastic covering, probably to protect the paint on the front there. And covering came right off, no problem. And it comes with the landing gear not installed, so you can go ahead and hand launch it. The actual look of the model is just great. Very light. I don't know how it compares to the other Ultra Micros, but it feels very light. Very thin wings and elevator, rudder, horizontal and vertical stabs. Really looks like a nice little plane. It has the same setup as most of the Ultra Micros, where you velcro the battery into the bottom, and you have a little bit of range, so you can adjust your CG as you want. Little plug to plug into the battery. As you can see on the wings here, that's where we're going to put on our main landing gear. And then down in the little hole here is where we will put on our front landing gear. And let's take a quick look at the landing gear, which is in here. The landing gear is a simple 3-piece landing gear. It's a tricycle, and the front landing gear, or the nose gear, is really neat because it's steerable. And it looks like this is just going to push up in, real simple, and these just push into the wings. I'll go ahead and actually do it really quick so you guys can just see it in place here. We just take the wheel and we simply push it up and into the wing. And then we go ahead and do the same for the other side. Be careful when you're doing this, you know, get a good grip on it so you don't break any foam, but it's very simple to do. And then the front landing gear, it looks like it just pushes directly down in, and it's locked in place. So that's how easy it is to install your landing gear. Very nice looking model. There's nothing else in the box other than the 4 batteries for the charger, which, like I told you, I put some other batteries in there just that I had in my house to get things rolling. There's an instruction manual under the foam here, which I'm just going to leave there because I'm not going to be using it right now. But let's go ahead really quick and show you how to bind this to your DX6i, or DX7, or Ready to Fly remote. They all have a little bit different binding process. For the DX6i, I'm going to turn mine on and select a model. I'm going to go with Model 5 here. And all you need to do to bind this, setting all my trims back to 0, all you need to do to bind this is select the model you want, then turn off your transmitter. Then we're going to go ahead and take the battery, plug it into the plane, and now it's blinking red. I don't know if you can see it, but it's blinking red. So now what we're going to do is turn on the transmitter in bind mode. Different transmitters get into bind mode in different ways. With the DX6i, you hold the trainer switch, turn on the power, wait a couple seconds, and then let go of the trainer switch. Now it's going to bind within about the next 5 seconds. There we go. As you can see, we have a steerable nose wheel, which I do need to reverse. Always check your controls because sometimes you will have to do some reversing. Have our ailerons, our elevator, and our rudder. So great looking little plane, guys. Let's go ahead and get this outside and see how it flies. Alright guys, we got the Ultra Micro T-28 on the ground here. This is going to be the first flight. Let's take it up and see how it flies. Put the camera a little bit higher hopefully we'll be able to see it on the screen for most of this flight. Alright, a little bit out of trim to begin with. I have a lot of up elevator. Need to fix out my elevator here. Alright, now that my elevator's fixed, flying real nice. Let me bring it back around here. Get a level flight across the field. It's a little windy today, guys, but this little T-28's handling it pretty good. I'm not going to do any crazy. I'll do a roll in a second. I'm not going to do anything crazy because it is a little windy for this little guy. But let's do a roll. Handle the roll no problem. Let's try some inverted flight. Oh, it didn't like inverted flight. Gonna have to increase my control throws for inverted flight. Gonna have to do a little bit of CAing and a little bit of paint. Got a little bit of damage there right on the first flight, but as you can see, it's still gonna fly just fine. So let's take it back up. Flies really smooth. But for inverted flight, I'm going to have to move those control linkages a little bit closer in. It's on almost the farthest out for the elevator, and it just didn't have the power to stay in the air. Flies around real nice, even in the little bit of wind we got. Trying to just do smooth circles around, but the wind is pushing it quite a bit. Now let's try to bring it in for a smooth landing after this next pass. Go back out. Now we'll come back in and try to land it smoothly. Hopefully we get it on camera. Very smooth landing. I think that was on camera. Let's do one more landing because that landed really nice. Take it back up. Go back out there. Come back in for a landing. Very nice landings. I don't know how good you guys can see that because I don't have any zoom going on, but it's landing very nice. Let's do one more landing here. Nice. Alright, taxi it back. Wheel works great on the ground. Taxi's good over the cement. So there you have it, the T-28 Ultra Micro.